Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Sunday. More PTCGO action. We're still grinding with the Lonely Flareon deck. Here's the deck list on the right side here. We went 2-1 yesterday. Let's see if we can do even one better. I have 3-0 dreams, and we're about to find out if those are gonna get crushed. All right, game number 1. We are Riolu level now. Seems we have to get up to a Pikachu in order to be in the red tier. Be interesting to see what happens when that occurs. All right, we got matching shirts. That's pretty cool. One of like 3 options. So it's bound to happen. I hadn't really thought about it until now, but it'd be cool if you bought clothing on the Pokemon Center online, if it came with a code for in-game, so that you could actually be wearing the same clothing as your avatar. Again, I love ways to like monetize things, or monetize them in a way that you're not actually just pumping cash into the game, that you're actually like buying. If you bought a hoodie, if you bought a Team Rocket hoodie, then you got a code with it as a little added bonus. That'd be awesome. I'm sure it would drive up sales of the clothing on the Pokemon Center. So everybody wins. Alright, we got 2 Flareon Vs. That's always nice. And a Capture Energy, which is even more nice. We're going to hope that we don't run into any more water opponents. Surprised we didn't run into... Well, no, there was a deck that was running Arceus V. Whoa, Shaman? Lizzie? That's cool. 40 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. That's a little scary. What is this deck we're playing against? We've got the Sobble just for the draw. Okay. So... I mean... If we do 40 here, it's not really gonna matter. Well, it will matter because if we single strike them. Flaming Breath. Alright. We do the 40 damage here, and then we're gonna do extra damage. So we only need 2 energies if we manage to VMAX somehow. So we put ourselves in a pretty good spot. I kind of wanted to use the Capture Energy just to get another Flareon on the board. More so to get it out of the deck, so that we're hitting more energies when we do attack with our Flareon VMAX. Be nice if there was like a Capture Energy that allowed you to evolve, or VMAX rather. Very interesting. Be cool with the new Pokemon Scarlet to see what they do. Maybe they'll move on to the next thing. Retire the V's. Maybe we'll go into like VXs or something crazy. Also, will be interesting to see what the gimmick is of those games of that era. Maybe the Gigantamax Dynamax thing will be retired, and we'll end up in onto something else. We're kind of okay with that reshuffle. Didn't really help us. Nice if this was a Flareon VMAX, but we do have a Marnie anyway, so there's a good chance that we can either find a Flareon VMAX with our Marnie, or even an Evolution Incense would do the trick. Get the Parasol. Cool. All right. Quick Ball, Rare Candy. Uh oh. We gotta get rid of that Rowlet. We definitely need to get rid of that Rowlet. And I think we're gonna do that right away. We can actually attach another energy. Let's do this. Is there other? There we go. We got all the Flareons out of our deck. Now we can Bosses are, this 3 was confusing me for a second. It was just telling me that I have 3 cards in my hand, which is kind of weird. We've got a Boss's Orders, the Rowlet. I was just about to remove Boss's Orders from the deck, just because in the last, I don't know how many games, I haven't actually been able to do anything. So we can Flaming Breath him. Might as well. We'll get another energy attachment for free, basically. And we were able to attach the Flareon there. We mostly just don't want the Decidueye to happen. Flashbang. Call of Duty style. Oh, we got another Rowlet coming out. Alright, so we can attach to this Flareon. We gotta really hope that we can. We only have one more Boss's Orders in our deck, which is a little bit spooky because if we end up not being able to attack something and we can't get it out of the active, it's gonna be real scary. I think the Decidueye is like any GX or V, isn't it? I haven't played against it in ages and I forget exactly what the text reads on it, but I'm quite certain that our Flareon V or VMAX cannot attack it. I could be remembering that entirely wrong though. We could look it up right now, but we're not going to cheat. We're going to find out when it happens. We got rare candies for days. He's using them all on his Inteleons, apparently. We're okay with that. We got a Marnie. Alright, Marnie, yes. We're okay with that. Now, if we get an Evolution Incense or just a bunch of energies. Evolution Incense or a Flareon VMAX would have been really nice, but I mean, we're going to knock out the Rowlet regardless. He is powering up that. What does that umbrella do again? Parasol. Can you let me read the Parasol, please? Prevent effects. Okay, doesn't matter. That does not really matter. We have the Evolution Incense. We're getting the Dartrix out. Okay, it's gonna evolve. It's gonna evolve into the Dartrix. I don't know if that was necessarily a. There we go. All right, we're juicing now. All right. Still got Flareon VMAXs in the deck. Do we just keep attacking with that one? So we're kind of in a weird spot here where, I mean, we could have evolved the other one and we would have had a fresh Flareon VMAX, which probably would have been nice. We can do a crap load of damage with this, but it's okay. We're only going to get 2. Now we just need to knock out this Blissey. I don't know about this deck that he's playing. I feel like he could have had the Decidueye out with all those rare candies that he had. Maybe he prized them. I'm confused. I'm probably just as confused as you are. Maybe you guys know what's going on. I do not. I'm gonna have to look up that Decidueye after this. I'm quite certain it has that it can't be attacked by V's or VMAXs, but could be wrong. And I think it was, what was it from? Darkness Ablaze? Probably Darkness Ablaze. Alright, so we need 210. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're going to, just in case we don't hit it, we're going to continue to play our hand. We can definitely end right now, but Just to be on the safe side, we're going to prep another Flareon here. We get the boss's orders for next turn too, so. This should be the end. See you later, Blissey. See you later, 2 prize cards. Select. Oh yeah. Victory, baby. 1-0 on the day so far. Better than expected. I don't know about that. I didn't think we were necessarily in trouble at any point. I'm gonna go look up that Decidueye, and I'll be right back for game 2. Alright, so it does look like it prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V and GX. I don't, maybe it doesn't apply to VMAX, which at that point, it's kind of weird that he's even playing it, because if it doesn't prevent from VMAX and V-Star, he's not really all that useful anymore, at least from what I can remember is being played at the moment. Let's get into another game. Game 2 of the day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure VMAX can attack him, so we were fine. We didn't need to take out the Rowlets as hard as we were. Unless we didn't find a Flareon VMAX. We have no other way of attacking, so makes it a little bit difficult when we run into the Zamazenta that prevents damage from VMAXs, but luckily we hit that for weakness, so even our Flareon B can beat up on him if we need to, as we saw yesterday. Always nice when you're going against something that's weak to you. Alright, Flareon B right off the snap. Done. Alright, we're playing against a Charizard V-Star deck. I'm assuming it has the Arceus and that Charizard V-Star. See if we can't smack daddy that thing. I don't think it's a real threat. I mean, not that it's obviously a strong deck, but I don't think it's necessarily a threat to us. He's got the Calyrex sleeves. And we want all 4. Give us as many cards as possible. We will take them. We got 5 regular fire energies. That's pretty cool. Oh, Flareon VMAX. Okay. Oh, what a baller. He's got the alternate art Charizard. Okay, let's capture energy. We're gonna get another Flareon for fun. Put him on the board. We're going first, so we can't attack, which is unfortunate, but it's alright. We got the Peony, we got the Flareon VMAX, so we are ready to juice this Charizard next turn. Does he have the V-Star? What the hell? What is this? Apparently when you have 10 cards in your hand, it can bring you to the type, like if you have Pokemon, trainers, and energy. But like, maybe that's more applicable on on the phone. This is it's kind of ridiculous. I can see if it didn't stack all the energies here, like maybe you would need to scroll through your hand, your giant hand size. But I think at that point they can just show less of the cards and you can hover over them in order to just see what they do. This is weird. Maybe if you're playing vertical on your phone, this is more applicable. But then at the same time, why have it in the desktop version of the game? A little bit confused. I don't think I've even ever seen this before, but usually I don't have this many cards in my hand. Where he mulliganed 25 times. It kind of put us in that situation. It's nice to have all these cards, but it kind of sucks at the same time that we are going to be discarding the living crap out of them. Too bad we don't have any fire energy in our discard, but we will, so that's pretty cool. Peony. That's pretty much the only way we're going to discard fire energies, so I guess we're doing that regardless. Can I see the board? And done. So now we can, let's do this. Oh, I didn't realize that did damage, but that's all right. We'll take the extra energy attachment for the sake of powering up faster. We can max detonate this Charizard. And looks like we need 3 energies. Would have been nice to have a single strike energy. We don't need it though. We're gonna knock out the Charizard. GG easy. Good night Charizard. Getting a little bit of payback for the Venusaur and the artwork there. Alright. And then now with the badge in our hand, as long as we don't lose it. Yeah, he was done, son. He knew it. We knew it. We got him. Centiskorch, put that Centiskorch back in your deck, and see you next time. Not you guys. The Charizard Baller 69 that we just beat up on. Alright guys. It is round 3 time. Can we go 3 for 3? I believe. Do you believe? I did say that that was the goal for the day. Since we went 2-1 yesterday, 3-0 would be absolutely juicy today. Juicy Lucy. Honeycombs for days. Hexagons all over the place. Heads. Give us a heads. And we'll go first. Sure, why not? We're playing against Collectibles Guru at a squash tournament. Shame that this hand doesn't have a regular Flareon in it instead of the VMAX, because this would have been pretty much perfect. We'd have everything that we need in order to set up as quick as possible and start smashing on the second turn. But unfortunately, we have no basic Pokemon. The Peony off the start is, like, he's pretty busted. If you can have him for turn 2, you're pretty much cruising for a bruising. If you don't have the Peony, sometimes better to go second. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. We're playing against a Mew deck, which is interesting. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to turn off their abilities. The Jolteon deck is much better against Mew. But unfortunately, we don't have that luxury of switching decks as we find out what we're playing against. I think the Flareon can still beat it. We still have a chance here. We have a pretty good hand. We got the Evolution Incense. It would be nice to have the old Pokemon tool so that we could attack next turn with our Flareon VMAX, provided we don't get Marnied. There's always a very good chance that you're going to get Marnied. Very popular card, a very strong card, and in pretty much every single deck. That and or Professor's Research, which we now have 75 different versions of. Training Court. These things are actually quite valuable and sought after at the moment. Back from the Rebel days, Rebel Clash. Compared to other trainers, that is. I'm not saying that you're sitting on a gold mine necessarily, but what do we got here? Can I see his Pokemon tool? Apparently not. Until he puts it back down. Choice Belt. 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon V. Alright. Let's see. Now, we don't really have a good way of retreating. We're going to evolve our benched Flareon. And we're going to Marnie. Hopefully we don't make his hand any better than it is already. It's going to be 4 cards for 4 cards, but boss's orders, which is kind of juicy, but not exactly what we need. We're not in a great spot here. I mean, he only has the one Pokemon in the active there. Would have been really nice that turn to be able to knock it out with a Flareon VMAX, but because we had the Flareon V in the active, we didn't really have a switch or anything to swap them up. And we didn't have the elemental badge to actually swing this turn. Okay, interesting. Be nice if he would Marnie us, give us some different cards. Elemental badge or a Peony would be really cool. We can pretty much assume, even if we're down to 4 cards, that we're going to end up with an energy of some sort to be able to attach to our Flareon VMAX. It would have to be a fire energy. So we're about to get smack daddied by this Mew V. It's going to use the Techno Blast. Wait. I'm confused here. How did he 160 me? Oh, because of the wait. I am massively confused. Do we retreat him? If we don't, he's gonna die. This is, we are not in a good spot. Let's get a fire energy from our discard, because why not? Maybe we boss, do we boss out the Genesect? I think we do. He did it to us earlier. I guess we're gonna do it to him. This is a really awkward match. I think both of us are struggling a little bit to get the cards that we need. It'd be nice to get a Flareon VMAX here and be able to attack at full force. I wish I could read that Cramormatic. Cramormatic. Yeah, the Fusion Strike system thing is a little bit busted. It almost should be like a, you can use this once per turn. Regardless of how many Genesects you slop all over the place. Oh, baby. Can it get any better than that? Maybe it was meant to be. Maybe it was Maybelline. We are ready to slam. And we are doing all the damage. 640. See you later, Genesect. He's just down to a Mew. Ooh, we got the Peony and the Flareon V. So we're cooking with gas here. We're up and rolling now. We're unstoppable. If we can take this Mew VMAX out, then we're in really, really good shape. It doesn't look like he really has much that he can do to avoid us just spanking whatever's in the active spot for our turn. We're okay with that. We got peonies for days. We're gonna power up the second VMAX, even though like if that second one gets knocked out, we are definitely in trouble. We're gonna peony. It sucks that we're gonna discard all these fire energies in a second peony, but we are at least going to be able to evolution incense and elemental badge. I guess it's not the end of the world too, because we can training court out. Didn't necessarily want to get that. But again, we're thinning the deck. We're gonna make sure that we get our 3 energies when we max detonate here. So anything we can get out of the deck later on when we're just attacking, the better, because as we saw there, if we didn't pull something out, we easily could have hit 1 less energy and Mew VMAX would not be in sleepy time. All right, we're doing all right. It's tough now. I was going to see if there were people in the Discord that wanted to play matches against each other. I guess maybe I could make an additional PT CGO account in order to do so. Or if there's enough, maybe Canadian people, then we could play matches against each other. Or maybe once the actual game is launched, can play against each other, do like a best of 3 against people in the Discord. Could be pretty fun. Maybe even hop on voice together, smack talk a little bit. I might need more decks in order to do that too, because you know someone's just going to water deck me if I'm playing the Flareon. Like I said, I might have to play the Jolteon. Really force them into playing something unfavorable in order to hit me for weakness. This guy is super dead. Meloetta. He's just seeing what he can play, I guess. I don't think there's any way that he can attach enough stuff to a Mew in order to really do much, or to anything else really. The Ultra Ball. I don't think he has anything. I guess he can draw 6,000 cards with these Genesects that keep coming out. 4 cards. Oh, it's based on Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. For some reason I was thinking it was always 2, but you could use it as many times as possible. That is super busted once you get a bench full of them. There's the Mew. Is he going to put the Mew out? Is he going to be able to attach energy to it and get it into the active? We got the Rose Tower. I noticed some copies of that selling recently too. Another one of those trainers that wasn't necessarily super popular when it came out, but now that it is, capture energy. Let's see if we can again. We don't have any Flareons in there, but that's okay. I think we should pretty easily knock out the Genesect. If we don't, not the end of the world. Oh yeah, we're 840 in them. Right back into the Mew VMAX deck. So we did good. We had that under control. We took all kinds of damage on our Flareons, but they held in there. None of them went down. Everybody gets out, and shouldn't say unscathed, but un-KO'd for sure. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Another Pokemon trading card game live weekend. Pretty pretty damn good. 5 wins, 1 loss. Can't complain. I think we still have a ways to go, and I would imagine the opponents are only going to get more and more difficult as we climb whatever this ladder system is. Join the Discord. See you next time.